Joey Anderson, is he going to be available for this weekend when he comes back? You going to rest him? He's got kind of a heavy schedule this week with the national team.
He'll be back. We'll see what we're going to do. He's supposed to get back Friday, but I told him to worry about the 2 games he's got coming up, and we'll deal with that later. So, but he'll be back, pending any flight problems.
Have you gotten a chance to watch him much in the World Juniors at all, or?
A couple games. I didn't see the last game, but it's been a lot more fun to watch when you got someone playing. But he's done a good job, real good job. But not surprised because he's had a really good first half of the year for us, and obviously he's being utilized on their top line and to kind of stabilize that line. So hopefully they can come back with a goal.
CC kind of a dangerous team late in the weeds there. I mean, it's a good team for you to come back against, unless.
Well, it's again, it's if we don't respect their team, and we look at, where they are in the standings, then we're going to be in trouble. They obviously had a great start to the second half, winning 2 big games in Florida and playing very well. Watched the games; they were, I thought, a very good team for those 2 games. And Cornell's not an easy team to play against. They're usually big and strong and good defensively, but they were fast. I thought they were tenacious on pucks. They got great goaltending from Leclerc, and they're a young team that's hungry. And you know what? If we have a wrong mindset, we're going to be in trouble.
Health-wise, everyone good to go after the break?
Peter
Krieger.
Yep. Everyone's good.
What was the injury that Peter, was it just something in practice?
No, he's had that, and we just decided to take care of it now. Obviously, the timing was good, so he wanted to skate the first half, and instead of waiting till the end, we just made the decision and with him to get it done now, so that he's got the time to rehab and be ready to go for next year.
Shoulder, right?
Yeah. Upper body. Not telling you which one.
Coach, thoughts on Avery last weekend and how he could contribute to the second half?
Good. You know what? I think it was great timing for our team. I thought we were, especially Friday, we were a little flat. Certainly through the first half of the game, I thought he brought a lot of energy. Guys were excited for him to play. I thought he did a good job. Obviously, you can tell needs some more games to get back into it. So I'll give you a better assessment after 3 or 4 games, but certainly brings a lot of brings depth to our team. Obviously, he's got experience and success at this college level, and I just like the intangible things he can bring. He can play center, he can play wing. Big, strong kid that can shoot the puck. I think I was pleased with his face-offs. He had great intensity. Didn't win every face-off, but he got kicked out a couple times, which I haven't seen much of our centers by kind of being aggressive and cheating. So, but I think just having him there and him bringing that energy and that excitement to play against Bemidji was, I think, a big lift for our team. And I thought our team had a much better game on Saturday to go into the break. But it's nice to have him in there because it certainly gives us more depth.
Everyone talks about it being a nice problem to have, but unless you can convince the league to allow 5 lines, you're going to have to make some pretty tough decisions. It's going to make some hungry players.
Yeah, well, it's like we told the guys. I mean, I think the first half, we only really had 13 forwards. I mean, obviously we started the year at Lowell playing with 11 because we had some injuries, and some guys are competing. I think it eliminates complacency for sure, and I think that hopefully pushes all the other guys to get better. And there's some guys in the first half that we need better performances out of. So if they don't get going, there's going to be some changes. So hopefully that's a benefit to our team.
Getting back to Joey, Coach, you said you thought he brought some stability to that U.S. top line. Is that the same way you would characterize it, even playing with Dom and Al here?
Well, a little bit. I mean, he's a great 200-foot player. He does a lot of little things. I mean, he's responsible defensively, but I think you saw his offensive ability in the first half. I mean, he's got a good shot, and he makes a lot of little plays, and I think he certainly brings a dynamic to that line, that those guys have all meshed pretty well. I mean, the line he's on now, he's played with Keller before all last year, and Bellows was on the line, so he was kind of the guy that allowed those guys to go and do their thing. And I think it's the same thing with Keller and White right now. And you know, he doesn't have the points and those things, but you know, in those tournaments, you have to be willing to accept and play certain roles, whether you're on the first line or fourth line. And we actually had that discussion going in there. Not that he needed to listen to me; he just was excited about the opportunity to play on the team. But he's been put in big situations. Obviously, Bobby likes him a lot, and there's a reason for it because he plays the game the right way, and you know, strong on the puck, and I think you saw that in a lot of the games, and just makes a lot of simple plays and smart plays, and always positionally sound. But you know, I think he didn't maybe through all last year until the World 18s. He didn't, you know, maybe get all the credit offensively for his offensive ability. I think he had 7 or 8 goals in the World Under 18s, which gave him some confidence. And then coming in here, I think we've allowed him to maybe get away from just focusing on that role and kind of expanding his role. And I think you're seeing the benefits of that.
For you personally, one win this weekend gets you to 300 in your career. I know it's tough mid-season, but have you had any time to reflect on the time that you've had here, or what that number means to you?
Time's been great. Gone pretty fast. I mean, can't say that about the first few years. They were dragged on, but it's been fun. I mean, certainly it's when I look at that and I look at what Jerry York has, that's scary. He's got 1,100 wins or 10,000 wins. I don't think I'll ever get to that, but no, it'll be good. I mean, it's another thing that, you know, you work hard for. But again, we've had good kids, and it's been a lot of fun. So hopefully there's more than that.
Special teams, that an area you'd really like to see improve in the second half. And is there anything you guys are kind of doing more to maybe spark that a little bit?
I don't know. I mean, I think there's been a lot of good things that we've done. Maybe the numbers don't show it. Especially, I look at 2 bad weekends on the penalty kill against Lowell and Omaha that have hurt our numbers, but I think our guys have done a good job. And obviously, goaltending's played a part in that. But we've got some guys that have. You look at Sammy and Billy, guys that have taken a lot of pride in that, have done a great job. And you know, we've had the guys that have done it before, but we've got some good depth through the killers. Power play wise, again, I think, you know, we've got to get a little hungrier at the net. I think we need better numbers off shots to the net. I think we do still need to shoot the puck more, but I've liked our entries. The retrievals always, it's kind of a game to game. Sometimes we're great retrieving pucks, sometimes we're 50-50. Same thing with face-off. Sometimes we're great winning draws in the offensive zone, sometimes we're chasing pucks. So probably those 2 areas can get better, but just be a little bit hungrier around the net. I think that goes the same for 5-on-5. I think, you know, we got to get more pucks and bodies to the net and create some scoring chances around there. Can't have a lot of one and dones in the offensive zone. We got to sustain that a little bit more. So they probably go hand in hand.